Maybe we're wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Fox is the light. Falco Sheik. So, from my understanding with, I think one of the main problems with Sheik playing Falco in this matchup is Falco is one of the longest tech rolls in the game.
That does make tech chasing hard, but still doable.
Exactly. But just a little bit more difficult than, you know, say Fox. But the F smash worked.
Crouch tech chase. A little slow.
Oh, what? God damn
You're
it.
being called.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I will talk to you guys later.
Sounds good.
So-
I'll talk to myself.
They switched up the positions on me.
Oh, thank you.
So how much of Summit did you actually catch, Maddie?
I didn't watch Friday.
Uh-huh.
I had Habs update me on Saturday while I was at work, but I was rooting against Mango in winners, so they refused to update me further. So they would not tell me what happened. But I watched most of Sunday, up until Grand Finals.
Good stuff.
Yeah, it was some crazy melee. I really liked watching.
Zane.
Zane was insane. Yeah. I'm so happy that, you know, I feel like that's kind of the purpose of Summit, where someone voted in who wouldn't otherwise have that opportunity gets to show it off. Because he did.
Yeah.
He beat kind of everyone.
Yeah, his mark is crispy.
What's up?
All those ledge cancels.
It was, and he looked cool. That says something. We love cool melee. That's why anyone likes Mango.
Hey, Shoopy's Algebra Crunch is not here tonight. He said he was to come, but then he decided he needed to practice net play.
Crunch is a flake.
Yeah. Well, he needs to practice because we're hosting the biggest local in the world in August.
Ah, I see. The biggest local in the world.
Yep.
Interesting.
Hello.
How are you doing?
What's up? Doing alright.
How do you feel about Falco Sheik?
I mean,
I was talking to my good friend Calvar over and said, like, one of the little nuances is that Falco has a longer tech roll than most characters.
yeah,
So that makes tech chasing a little bit harder, but it's not impossible.
yeah. I feel like I think both characters complain about this matchup. you know?
Exactly.
It's like,
we love complaining.
it's like Sheiks are complaining about both the spaces really. And then, you know, I can see how Sheik could be annoying for Falco too.
He's a little struggle on the edge guard there, but still able to close it out.
Yeah.
Good laser use from Falco. Looks like, do we know who's who? Sheik?
What's that?
Do we know who's who?
Yeah, it's all correct right now. Generic is the Falco.
Awesome. So, oops, sorry.
So I just want to answer Shoopy's thing. Actually, I really want to try that. Like, this Discord people in for locals.
That I helped with the PUBG drop zone at PAX this year.
Was that just Discord in or?
They did 100-man, like, they had 100 setups and they did, like, you know, 100-man drops there, but they had like a crazy Discord system where they were like they were giving instructions to everybody through the headphones of all 100 setups.
Really?
So it was nutty.
Wait, Discord can support 100 people on voice at the same time?
It was crazy. Yeah, we had rooms of just 100 people and they were all being fed instructions, and like if they found like the computer numbers that weren't looking, they could like single them out and talk to the people directly. It was crazy.
100 people playing a game just sounds just insane.
Like, I didn't
trying
know
to coordinate
this-
all of that.
What's that?
Like 100 people playing like
Yeah, all in the same
room. Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Like, I didn't know Discord had those kind of functions.
I didn't either until that day where they're like, hey, this is what we're doing. And I was like, oh.
Because they used to have the software that was called TeamSpeak.
Okay. Yeah.
And you can set, like, captains, where captains can, like, you can talk to other people, but they can't talk back to you.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy. Yeah,
But I didn't remember Discord having that kind of level of features.
Yeah, they were able to. It was nuts, and it worked pretty darn well. Other than people didn't listen, but that wasn't Discord's fault. that was PAX.
I kind of want to know more about that now, because that'd be pretty sick to run. Like,
I have everyone's names who ran all that stuff if you're interested.
sick.
But yeah, that was. That was cool. So, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. But
I mean, I think in the future, the direction NGP is going to probably go is, like, couch commentary.
yeah, I think so. I mean, we love New England. We love our boys.
Yeah.
about net play tournaments?
Net play tournaments?
Yeah, what do you think about net play tournaments?
I actually like them.
I think it's a great idea. I just don't think people are gonna. I don't think people are gonna listen to like connection rules. But like that's fine. That doesn't really impact anybody.
I feel like net play tournaments work really well if you get only people like in the region to sign up.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you do like a New England net play tournament, I think that'll work well.
Yeah.
You just can't have people signing up from like Hawaii. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry. Come on, they're being nice to us. We don't have to think about Hawaii right now.
Oh, like fine,
Nebs
Alaska.
has done a couple of
Alaska,
net play
yeah.
tournaments.
Nebs has done a few.
Yeah.
I know Bonk entered one.
Yeah, I think they've gone pretty well for the most part. I mean, it would have to be within a certain region. Like I'm pretty sure the Nebs one was just like tri-state.
Yeah, and it's really
Yeah.
hard to enforce that because there is no like region verification system.
Yeah.
Yeah, so people say, I'm from New York. But I mean, then you can just DQ for connection problems. And that's, I mean, not ideal, but DQing is never ideal, I guess. But having a bad connection is not
Do you get the other person's IP address when you play net play?
I mean, like on NetPlay, like you list your area, like where you live, but like I guess like theoretically you could like lie about that. So
I mean,
it's
if you
like,
lie about it, like if you as long as you can get their IP address,
yeah,
you can just appeal to the referee and say,
Yeah.
no, they're out of
that's
region.
true.
Netplay tournament rules book. Someone's got to do it.
Yeah. I could see some crazy stuff happening with the NetPlay tournament. I mean, there's probably that, like, some people probably just have really bad internet, so even if they do live in the area, it's like, what are you going to do about that?
Yeah.
So the only problem about net play tournaments is that we can't put like an entry fee on them.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You
Oh,
can't,
yeah.
like,
that
no
makes
one, I don't think anyone would pay for a
No.
NetPlay tournament.
Because you can netplay for free. That's
Yeah.
Well, no, like you can't even like put a price pool on it. Then
Yeah. They wouldn't be playing for anything besides
Yeah.
just, like, pride. And at that
Yeah.
point, you might as well just play NetPlay friendlies.
That's
So it's
true.
like, I got that. That
That's
is
the
a-
only problem. Like Smash AG doesn't support like a pop-based net play tournament.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess it is preferable to a point because you think about netplay ladder and like how much it means
Yeah.
to you versus like a tournament. So
Yeah.
I mean, you know, a lot of people scoff at it, and you can, in that way, like netplay ladder, you can choose who you play. So that
Yeah.
kind of eliminates a lot of the
Yep.
ranking value, in my opinion, at least.
Yeah, there's a big difference between, I think, like playing for a rank, like this will get me from, Plat 1 to Plat 2, than
Yeah.
like a bracket where it's like, if I lose this, I'm out of the tournament.
For sure, and the
So
idea of
it's
like
like-
grinding net play
Yeah.
for higher rank.
Yeah, so, I mean, NetPlay's great. A lot of
Yeah,
like
it's
good
fantastic.
players have gone up through NetPlay, but like nothing really is a substitute for like actual tournament experience, like
Yeah.
like that in person, like high stakes, last
Yeah.
dog, last hit moment sort of thing.
For sure.
It's like
But-
you're- oh,
Oh.
shoot. What an edge guard.
That was a really good game.
Yeah.
Nice.
The Falco died out like 40%.
Let's go, Pipe.
Yeah.
Let's go, Pipe.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've seen Pipe. He's had some interesting choices on his tech chases, but for the most part, he's a few up smashes here, but
Yeah,
I mean,
he's definitely more going for the reads rather than the hardcore like
for sure.
reactions.
But if he's netting a positive out of it, there's really not not a huge problem.
I do remember in game 2,
Wow.
Generic had a couple unfortunate SDs, but in this game it just seems like Pipe has got him downloaded. Like every time Generic's off stage, like Pipe pretty much is gonna kill him.
Pipe's usually not hitting the edge guard the first time, but being able to hit the second attempt, and that's in the end of the day closing out the stock.
Yeah.
Yo, question for you guys.
What's up?
Sure.
Have you guys ever thought about like changing the format of these events?
From double elimination,
Yeah.
100%. I've
Yeah.
thought about it. Double elimination is so flawed in terms of what people think. There's a discrepancy of like how double elimination turns out and what people value in wins.
Because I kind of want to try experimenting, like I don't know,
I
like
think people
doing
would super support
it's
it.
like-
doing like.
Waterfall.
Did you guys?
Or,
Well, not Waterfall. Have you guys played in like you both went to Genesis, right?
Yep.
I didn't go Genesis. But,
Did you go to Big House?
no, I went to Shine.
All right. So
I
Shine
don't know
did.
if that counts.
I think we did a different version of ladders, but
Okay.
Oh no, yeah, I've
Oh,
been-
like the
I've-
lane shift.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
the one like on your phone. It's like it just tells you who you play or something like that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what Smash GG.
so
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
thinking in the future for like these local level Smash events,
Yeah.
it might actually be better just to play ladders.
I think
And
that's
then basically
it's a very real
like
idea.
ladders would start at like literally 6 o'clock,
Yeah.